Ту-ту-ту. Так, ну что, проверка звука. Так, ну что, звук пошел. Все вроде нормально. Так, ну что, ребят, это у нас будет Baldur. Это будет 15-я часть. Закончили мы в темных землях, скрытой деревни беженцев, которые нас хотели пришить. Вот. Так что будем продолжать именно отсюда. Сейчас аккуратненько начнем проходить дальше. Смотрим, чем закончится. Угу. Так, ну, как-то так. Угу. Так, ну вроде картинка пошла, все нормально. Чат работает. Дай бог, погнали. Я и не устану говорить, какая же здесь шикарная музыка. Тут же они у меня уже все стали мега крутые в доспехах.
Let's get on with it.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Так.
There must be something more we can do, Bran. Do you trust your hero? Of my life. Then give it
There is the
time.
finest stock.
We will see victory yet.
I intend to find one. Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
patient. Your chance will come.
Premium trinket. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? Last night's best bargains right here. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. You don't know. Stars above. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered, but that wasn't enough for them.
Oh,
They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first, then his tongue. It just never stops. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking
сейчас
it
мы
so
пойдем
well.
их спасем, не ссы.
None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going? You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can.
Конечно, только мне.
Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Sereth, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. Aye. Not a battle she's likely to put to song. Maybe we should have just surrendered. Zevlor begged us to. But... they were toying with us. Making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Ну да.
Prison's the best I can hope for the ones we left behind. Zevlor seemed to think the cult wanted us alive. I almost hope he never found out why. Last night's best bargains, right here!
Finish them. Are you really sure we can trust
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jahira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jahira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. Oh, I will. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this. I don't need your help, and I don't need your pity. Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my responsibility. You go save the world.
Черт.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Trust Jahira?
Please. Be welcome. Have a drink.
Угу.
My gods. To your very good health.
Серьезно, критический провал.
You perceive inviting hints of cedarwood and blackberry. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I assure you it's quite safe. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it.
О, боюсь,
I have
тебя не
every
выйдет.
reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, It seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look,
Ну-ка, и что ж ты сделала?
there's always hope. You are that hope. The same way he dealt with my arrow in his eye, I suspect. Much as I share your desire for a simple life, we must try another way. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Да ладно, 3.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava! Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
She cheated, of course, but that's half her charm. To play the game, the vast lance board of souls. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
Интересно, я смогу сейчас его наказать его?
Why spoil it? It's all out there, waiting to be discovered. You never know what you might find if you just dig a little deeper. She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light. Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worms? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine.
Конечно.
See you soon.
Черт.
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
I know you're keen, Ellie. Be patient. Your chance will come. Until then, keep watch. Keep wary. I need your senses sharp.
Бэкс.
Please, I just want to be alone. It's Dennis. He's gone. Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up, cut us up, said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love, Dennis. Martin Dor, Roshan. Everything. I just wish I could have said goodbye. Not unless you can bring him back. Can you? It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened, but it would mean the world to me.
Мы попробуем. Главное, не ссы.
supplies when we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Blood, this is heavy.
What's next?
It's for a good cause.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Moving ahead. What's hiding here?
Making me sweat.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Breathe deep and move. Never a dull moment. Think you can take me on?
Need healing.
I am fury. I am death.
I wonder what the next move is. Better make camp soon. Might be.
Давай сделаем привальчик небольшой.
Playtime's over, pet.
Ah, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out. Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns... Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity...
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Ну-ка, давай.
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Шесть. Говнуем.
Think again. Clause Z, Section 13. The Lemure Clause. Could have sworn we covered this. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Need to find a way forward. A private word would be nice.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? Look, Will's happiness is my happiness. I'd sooner see myself a lemure than him. But it's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole. Not a one. All that matters is that we free it. Fail. And I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War. and it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. A blushing apple begging to be plucked. He wants more than her loyalty. He wants her soul. We should at least try. The girl's as bold as a lamb cavorting in a... But I think she's clever enough to flee before the jaws close around one way or another. She'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away. You've seen what happens when a bound soul... I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something? Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie. Very serious of you. But go ahead. Well, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't been dwelling on becoming a Dark Justiciar. Perhaps seeing the power of Shah unleashed on that land is keeping the thought in my mind. But don't worry. I still have plenty of room for you in both mind and heart.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition. Well, no, I was being generous. But you're not beyond hope. I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the Worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield. I mean, I assume there's some device controlling these things, so we find that. Murder some people and, Look, I'm not a details person, all right? But turning up and causing chaos has worked for us so far. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from doom. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm...
Greetings.
Так, вот.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here. And getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it.
but it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove. Not everyone would have helped.
The hurt runs deeper than he's willing to show you.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Beneath the resilient veneer, a touch of fragility. He needs comfort.
Типа, братан, все четко. Ну, педиками попахивает на самом деле.
It's been a very long time since someone did that. For me. Time works differently here. It's hard to explain. Sometimes I can barely even remember what it was like before. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. Yes, but the orders are oddly erratic, as if the Absolute cannot make up its mind. I don't fully understand. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me. Its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Погнали. Посмотрим, что там у нас.
What's in here? Anything of use?
no time to dally.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. Should do.
Still breathing, despite everything. On my way.
Don't be shy. Open up.
Угу.
Me?
Дорогой дневник, сегодня снова день отвратительный. Папа обещал, что если мне не понравится в Рейтвине, мы уедем. Ага, конечно. Я ему сотый раз говорю, что я хочу вернуться в Элтуриэль. Но он сказал, что обещал начальнику остаться, пока не закончит какое-то там задание. Кому какое дело до начальника? Я хочу уехать. Он мне жизнь испортил, а ему плевать. Его начальника зовут Китрик. И папа сказал, что нам можно тут остаться, только нельзя подавать виду, что мы не семья Шар. Я просто стараюсь помалкивать в шоке и с другими так, в школе. Он в школе с другими ребятами. Не знаю точно, что означает быть семьей Шар и почему мы не такие. Им не плевать, я просто хочу вернуться домой.
Yeah?
Vlaakith's will be done.
Where lies your guilt?
The waiting mode.
Stay your hand and be on your way. I'll not raise mine against you.
Это
A fair
почему?
point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice? Forgive me. It has been some time since I spoke to another. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence. Promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her. And to this day, her victims lie unavenged. I have no heart. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes. My reasons are of no consequence. Your soul sparks with justice, with fortitude. This is your chance to bring a murderer to justice, to avenge her victims. Will you take it? I thank you, as do those who died by her words. Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger, and bring it to me. If you do not approve...
What am I to do?
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. One day I'll catch a break.
This one is a murderer who walks free. She deserves to be punished. Or will you deny her victims peace? I seek a record of this one's crimes. A ledger written in her own hand. With it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial. The joy of bringing suffering to the unpunished. Have it go to the distillery, the one she calls the Wayne, and together, we...
Here we go.
Ellie May, my light, my hope, my joy.
This grave is a mess. Probably an animal's doing. Paw prints. Where do they lead?
Aha! Found the nest.
Вот так вот. Догоняйте, бандиты.
More for me.
In her former life, this girl played in the nearby woods. She was always the best at climbing trees.
Open up. The animal never had a chance. The curse consumes everything it touches. Something good here, I hope.
Рукописи древних заброшены 50 лет назад. В нем описываются попытки некого друида узнать больше о темном проклятии. С течением времени записано это все короче и разрозненным. Сегодня много прошел, пока впервые увидел проклятие в действии, и это наполнило мое сердце страхом и ужасом, которые сложно описать словами, которыхшемуся виду меня не смогли бы подготовить ни записи, ни картины. Какими бы весомыми они не были, предостережением архидруида Харсина, но даже они блекнут в сравнении с реальностью. Сейчас я разделю лагерь, а путь продолжу уже утром. Хоть подобные концепции здесь и теряют всякий смысл. Ужасная ночь. Мне пришлось закинуть в костер в 3 раза больше дров, чем нужно обычно, чтобы не погас до утра. Всю ночь из тьмы носились страшные звуки, сон не давал мне сил, скорее наоборот, теперь я чувствую себя слабее. Но мне нужно быть сильным, нужно верить в Силиуса, нужно идти вперед. Порождение тьмы, злобные твари. Одно меня задело, лишь мой факел спас меня. Глубокая тьма, огонь здесь немедля тухнет. Рана ноет, пот становится черной от порчи, тени сгущаются, разлетаются повсюду. Нужно вернуться к свету. Дерево перестало гореть, я едва вижу бумагу, я окружен.
The shadow curse. Good to know.
Да.
Broken moon lantern catches your eye, its glow now snuffed out.
Вижу. Вот оно и важнейшее поручение — зачистить вход в Гримфидж для будущих экспедиций. Как только это будет выполнено, сюда прибудут верные неры. Так, продвигаясь ко входу, я не могу сдержать возбуждение. Что же мы там найдем? Нечто созданное Катериком, а ныне запертое проклятием. Гриффордж может хранить несметные сокровища, что будут полезны абсолютно. Я продолжу разведывать местность и записывать все, что обнаружу. В данный момент вход прегражден лозой и обломками проклятыми. Судя по всему, взрывчатка должна расчистить проход. Хоть я и не обладаю достаточной компетенцией в этом вопросе. Я заложил взрывчатку так аккуратно, как только мог. Но не могу не отметить, что немного даже боюсь ее подрывать. Никто не знает, какой силой обладает проклятая лоза и что ждет меня за ней. И я заложил мне заряды правильно, да хранит меня абсолют. Вот так вот. В жутейшей книге собрана коллекция архитектурных чертежей. На одном изображен подъемник, ведущий из пустоши за городом Рейтвин прямиком в подземелье.
We offer our prayers to the Dark Lady, whose comfort and grace heals all. We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful. We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shah may give us her mercy.
Так, наверное, на этом этапе мы сохранимся и закончим. И завтра уже начнем продолжение с этих подземелий.